than one in sign language? Perfect. Alright, so just give me your name. Perfect, so that makes you mine. 7 o'clock. Perfect. Just on time. So I'm going to write some words up here, and yeah, so just go ahead and write them down as well. I'm going to tell you how to sign them, but you should definitely write them down so that way you can practice at home and remember which words I taught you, okay? Perfect. So let me go ahead and write them down for you. Can you see that from here? Good. All right, so write those down, and then we will go through them individually. So just let me know when you're done writing them down, okay? All right. Okay. And as we go through them, I'll go ahead and erase it from the board, all right? Okay, so just let me know when you're done, and we'll get started. All right, you ready? Perfect. So our first word, again. So tell me, before we get started, actually, are you right-handed or left-handed? You're right-handed? Okay, so in sign language, that's called your dominant hand, okay? And then your left is your non-dominant hand. So you're right-handed, so you're probably going to use it more. More than your left. So with again, it also means repeat or do over. You're going to put your left hand like this, flat, and you're going to scoop over like this. You're going to arc it again. Okay, now you try it. Perfect. Yeah, just like this. Again. All right, perfect. So next we have deaf. So it's important to, when you're signing something, you want them to believe it. You want to have the right facial expression. You want to have the right body language. It all needs to come together. It's really important in sign language, okay? Because you don't have tone, because you're not speaking. So your body language and your facial expression, it's kind of like your tone or your attitude, the way you say it, okay? So just make sure you pay attention to that. So for deaf, you're going to do this. Deaf. You're gonna touch up on your cheek next to your ear, but you're not gonna touch your ear, just the top of your cheek, and then down next to your mouth. Deaf. So you try. Yeah, it's just a little arc. Deaf. Yeah. And another thing, if you see someone sign it and they puff out their cheeks and they make a bigger arch, that means they're saying they're deaf and they're proud of it. So like, yeah, so you really want to, yeah, it means, yeah, because they look proud, they're saying that they're proud of being deaf. Yeah. So let's go ahead and take that one off. Okay, next is hearing. So with hearing, so there's a hearing person, and then there's hearing physical, like, are you hearing that? So you just point to the ear if you're just saying like physical, like if you're just talking about hearing, not necessarily to a person. If you're talking about a person, then you go like this, touch your chin, and just kind of go over a couple times. Hearing, like a hearing person. So like if you want to say, are you a hearing person, you would be like, so just like this, index, just kind of going around in circles. Hearing. Hearing. Perfect. Okay. Go ahead and erase that. So next is what, or like, huh? Kind of like the same thing. So you're gonna go down towards the bottom of your stomach, closer, and you're gonna go like, you're gonna do a relaxed 5 hand shape like this. And you're gonna go, huh? Or what? So yeah, so your hands will be like this. You go like, move it side to side, just kind of pivoting it. Like what? You're gonna do it down here. So, what? Yeah, and make sure to do the facial expressions. You want to furrow your brow. You want to look like you're asking a question. Yeah, and your shoulders kind of be like, yeah. So just make sure, pay attention to that, because it's really important. Yeah, it's really important. So just remember that when you're practicing. So next, we're going to do learn. So you're going to have your left hand like this, and your right hand is going to almost like grab something out and then touch your forehead. Like you're grabbing something and putting it in your head. Learn. Yeah, just like this. So learn. And if you see someone who does it like this, like it's just shorter, it doesn't go all the way up here, it's also learn. It's just a more casual learn. Yeah. So just if they do it smaller like that, it means the same thing. It's just more casual and it's quicker. Okay, next is like. So you're gonna start at the chest right here and pull forward like this. Like. So if I was doing it sideways, it'd be like this. Like. You're gonna pull your index finger and your thumb together, okay? So, like. Okay? Alright, now you try. Perfect. Yeah, like. Super easy. Okay, so next is meet. So you're gonna go like this. Meet. Yeah, and that's just if you're generally talking about meet, like, oh, I met with someone the other day, or, something like that. But if you're talking about, like, say, you want to say nice to meet you, you'd be like, so this is nice, and then you'd be like, meet you. Nice to meet you. If you're talking to someone directly, you want to kind of point your sign towards them, because you're talking about them. So it'd be like this. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. So show me just meet in general. Perfect. Yeah, just like that. And then say you want to talk about someone specific. How do you do the sign then? Perfect. Yeah. So next we're going to do nice, which I just kind of brought up. So you're going to put your left hand like this. Yeah. And then you're going to bring your right hand over it like that. Yeah. So you're going to be like, nice. It also means clean. So keep that in mind. So your left hand and you just sweep over it. Sweep. Nice. All right. You give it a try. Perfect. Yeah, that one's super easy. Okay, do you happen to know the word, how to sign please? Yeah, it's a pretty common one, like please and thank you. You have your right hand, you put it on your chest, and you just do this. Please. Yeah. Just please. It's super easy. Yeah, and it's pretty commonly known. Like people who don't know sign language kind of know signs every once in a while, and that's usually one of them. Okay, so next is mean. So, like meaning, like what do you mean? Kind of mean. Yeah, so you're going to put your left hand like this, and your right hand's going to be a V shape. You're going to go like this, like meaning. Meaning. Perfect. Okay. Also with that one, just make sure that you furrow your eyebrows and you make sure you look like you're asking a question. Okay? Like, don't just go, you want to be like, like kind of lean in, shoulders. Right, exactly. Perfect. Alright, next is sign. So sign is like this. Like this hand shape. Index finger D hand shape. Like this. And if you want to say sign language, then you go like this. I've seen it two ways. You can go like this and you change the L, and you can go straight like that, so sign language. Or you can move the L like this and wave it kind of out. So you can do sign language, or you can do sign language. Up to you. Okay, so you do just sign for me. Perfect. And then do sign language. Perfect. Yeah, definitely. So next, speaking of okay, so you know how I taught you learn? So student, you don't have to remember this for this lesson, but I just thought I'd throw it in there so you could get ahead if you wanted to. Student is like learn, and then you end like that. Student. I think that's next week's lesson, but if you want to be ahead, remember that one also. Write it down. And then there's teach, which is like this. Teach. 2 O's. Teach. And then if you want to say teacher, then you go. Exactly. So give it a try. Do teach first. Good. And then teacher. Perfect. You're adding that person. Okay, how about thank you? You know that one? Yeah, it's just like this. Thank you. You don't necessarily have to touch your chin. Sometimes it's just easier. Totally up to you. You can just be like, thank you. Perfect. Good job. This next one is one of my favorite signs. Because I'm a dork like that. So understand. So you put your hand like this and kind of flicker your index finger out like understand. Kind of like a light bulb, just like exactly like, oh. Exactly. Perfect. That's one of my favorite signs. I just think it's cute. It's just like a light bulb and super easy to remember. So next is where. So since it's most likely a question, furrow eyebrows, move body. Exactly. Perfect. So where is like this. Pivot. Where? It's more like a hand or an arm movement rather than like a wrist movement. So it's not like this, it's like, exactly. Good job. Just a few more words. So why? I also like that word just because I think it looks cool. So why? You're gonna touch your head like this and go down into the actual Y letter, which I will go over the alphabet right after this, okay? So let's just go Y. Y. Perfect. Good job. So next is yes and no. Super easy. So yes is just a yes. And then no is just like this. So these two fingers meeting with your thumb. Yes, perfect. Good job. So next we'll go over the alphabet really quick. And then we'll do some practice sentences, okay? All right. So let's go through the alphabet, okay? So A, B, C, D, E, perfect, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, good, yeah, P, Q, R, yeah, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Perfect, good job. Okay, so next let's just do, well, I'm gonna give you a list of sentences. So when you come back next lesson, I want you to be able to do any of these if I ask you, okay? Okay, so here's the list, and I printed it out for you, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you that. Perfect. So I'll see you next week, okay? Perfect. All right, bye-bye. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Press subscribe so you can see my videos as soon as they are posted, and check out the social media listed here, and don't forget to check out my other videos. Okay, bye guys.